Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks to your support, we've accomplished great things this year. For example, we've just finished phase 1 of our all-access trail here at McLean Center on our Silk Farm Sanctuary. This trail invites people with challenges associated with physical disabilities to enjoy nature around our pollinator meadow, which is a great restoration project. Secondly, New Hampshire Audubon this past year put nano tags, a new technology, on birds and even monarch butterflies so we can learn more about how they travel south on their migratory pathways. Thank you so much for all you do for New Hampshire Audubon. Happy holidays. And enjoy these conversations from our staff, our volunteers, and our board of directors. Take care.
Because of our donors, we've recently been able to partner up with our Manchester School District. Their English language learner program is really booming these days, and a lot of those students are immigrants, international immigrants from all over the world, and speak some to very little to absolutely no English, but are still trying to find a home here in New Hampshire now that they live here. So we've recently partnered up to try and teach them a little bit about our wildlife, the ecology. They've done programs like ponding, bird watching. We've learned about watersheds and vernal pools and their importance. And they have taken a hike to the massive Bezic Lake, which they've learned is their source of their own drinking water. So it's just a way to get them more in touch with the land that they're now living on, in hopes that they feel just a little bit more at home here.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's, things are really growing.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of it is thanks to all the people who have supported New Hampshire Audubon over the past many years, including this year. It's exciting for me as a trustee and someone who's been at New Hampshire Audubon for about 15 years to see this support and see it growing. And as a former educator, I get really excited to hear about having the kids outside. So
absolutely,
because of all of our donors, we have come so far.
Yeah, I would definitely like to extend a thanks to our donors. We wouldn't be able to do any of our programming without them. And also, we hear the support, and it makes us want to do our jobs all that much better.
So I have a small crew here today, and I should say that my volunteers are really what make this garden grow. It flourishes because of them, and there are about a dozen, and they have been working in this garden since the end of March, and we're now heading towards the middle of November. So that's a lot of months to put work into this garden, and you can see today they are collecting seeds, and we have a bag full of butterfly weed seeds right here that they're working on. But we're going around the garden collecting seeds so that we can plant them, some of them over the winter and some of them in the spring again. So I am incredibly thankful for my volunteers. Not only are they working here in the pollinator garden, but many of them helped in the pollinator meadow, and some of them also helped with monarch tagging.
Since you've just been here for now, how many months?
8.
8 months?
Yeah.
Lots gotten done, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we've built a bunch of these, and we replaced a bunch of kiosks, and we're modernizing those. And we built a all-persons trail at the Concord Silk Farm Sanctuary.
Yeah.
And that's around the pollinator meadow.
Yeah.
And then the pollinator meadow has been expanded, and we planted some new seeds and removed the plastic. And then we have done some invasive species management there.
Lots with volunteer help, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we did a bunch of volunteer help with Panema Bog is a good example of that, of George and his compatriots at Panema Bog keeping that gem in the rough open.
Oh, yeah.
It's an amazing little boardwalk around the bog. And then we got a new grant to do a all-persons trail through the forest.
To expand the trail at McLean.
So it's gonna connect. Actually, it's gonna be kind of like a figure eight. There will be one around the pollinator meadow, which is done.
Yeah.
And then there will be a connector trail, and there will be another trail around the kind of Wendy's loop, as they call it at the Silk Farm. So those are the main things we accomplished this year.
Yeah. I was there one day when you were there, and there were a couple of people who came by and said they had really enjoyed getting out, and they'd already experienced the all-persons trail and felt it was really a tremendous asset for them.
It's kind of a sidewalk through nature in a way.
Yeah.
But almost anybody in a accessible wheelchair can use their type of wheelchair to get around. So, and I think we're looking more and more at nature and how do we become more inclusive?
Yeah. Make it easier for almost anybody to get out
Right.
there.
One, two,
Three.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
And so I need to say a huge thank you to all of my volunteers. And Sandy, Pete, and Ellie are huge pieces of that volunteer crew, and they represent the rest of them as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
From all of us at New Hampshire Audubon, happy holidays.
holidays.